Okay, it's time to get the party started. Crank up the volume, turn on your favorite tunes, let the good times roll, because tomorrow is National DJ Day, and we have one of the best in town joining us. Here in the Mix Studio, our friend and the life of the party. It's DJ Kris Fisher. Hey, Kris.
Hi, Kris.
Hey, thanks for having me, and thanks for saying I'm one of the best. There's a lot of great DJs in town. If you guys are watching, I had nothing to do with that, but I'll take it.
The check hasn't cleared yet. So we may rescind on that. Good to see you, Kris. Thanks for joining us here. Now, you and I go back a ways, but
a little bit.
Let us know, tell us about how you started in this whole disc jockey world.
Well, honestly, you know, you could probably vouch for this. You get this opportunity in radio. You know, people come to you with things. And the very long story short, the very first event I ever did was a pep rally for a high school in Panama City Beach, Florida. And then people would just ask me to do stuff and do stuff and do stuff. And, you know, and then I started making a little bit of money out of it. And then radio is kind of a fluctuating career to have. So eventually it became kind of necessary to keep the lights on. So that's how it started.
Always have a side gig.
Yes.
Is what the moral of the story is.
So, Kris, what are the biggest influences in music for you?
Man, I grew up a hip hop kid, so you know I love a lot of the old hip hop bands. BC Boys is a big one. You know, Run DMC was probably, you know, one of the first when I was growing up. And I was always a big fan of Aerosmith too. I know it's like all over the place, but I'm a music guy, so I just kind of love a little bit of everything.
All right, so let's say there's somebody out there that's watching, or somebody that wants to become a DJ, wants to do this, wants to start the parties and everything. What are some of the challenges and the steps that you need to start with?
Save your money. The biggest challenge is the equipment is so expensive. I mean, we were talking about it off camera that this thing here, I mean, it looks like a little cheesy little thing. This was like $600-ish. And this isn't even like the most expensive one you can buy. Most people get like, this is called a controller, but they get controllers that cost like thousands of bucks, $1,500. I just needed something to just do what I need it to do, not with all the bells and whistles.
DJ equipment and just the job itself has come such a long way in such a short time.
Right.
It really does. And then, I mean, it's just like with everything, you know, the technology keeps progressing and improving, and everything gets, and you got to keep up with it, you know, because there's actually nowadays everybody's a DJ. So, you know, you got to stay on top of technology and get the latest bells and whistles, the latest speakers, you know, and it's just a lot that goes into it. It's a lot to keep up with.
Oh, a lot. So now we are going to get into a very DJ question.
Okay.
What are some of the considerations that go into deciding like which track to play next, and what makes two tracks a good fit?
Okay, so this is an easy one. Probably the biggest thing or the best skill a DJ can have is to read a crowd. So, you know, it sounds bad to say, but you kind of have to judge to the people that you're playing to.
Oh, true.
You know, look at their age group and see what works with them. You know, if you start playing some 70s disco and they start responding to it, then that's kind of the lane you kind of want to meander down that path. I mean, you can obviously branch out, but you got to pay attention to what's working for the group. You know, if people clear the dance floor, then you're obviously doing something wrong and you should change it. But to make a good, I guess you would say, a blend of music, most DJs rely on BPMs, which is beats per minute. So if you have a similar song with a similar BPM, it will blend better, and that's what you want. You want the song to sound like it doesn't stop, and it just goes seamlessly into the next song, and that's what makes a good DJ.
Well, this goes seamlessly into what I want to say. Why don't we show
I know, right?
how to do that?
Okay.
And our guinea pig right here will be Natalia.
Oh my gosh.
I think you're going to do great.
DJ Nat.
I like that. Okay.
I think you're going to do great. You know, if not, just blame the teacher. Okay, so I got.
In that case, I'm getting out of this chat.
No, come. You're going to try to.
Okay, so this is like, most people think DJs and they think, you know, record players, vinyl players. So this is kind of like a new age vinyl player. Please don't pay attention to how beat up mine is. This one gets used a lot. So this is basically two record players in one, and it treats my my music as if it's on a record. So just for example, if we hit play over here, you hear a little bit of music.
Okay,
And you
I'm
can-
feeling it.
You can back it up, you can do that, and that's when you get that kind of
Okay.
stuff. So
You have always wanted to do that.
I did.
You have always wanted to do that.
So
Instead of the wicka.
yeah.
Who does that?
It's the real actual thing. So this is going to treat my MP3s that are on my computer as if they are on this little record.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start you off with one song over here on this record. And as you can see, I guess we can't. Well, I can show.
We can see.
See that?
Yes.
You can actually see the waveform of the music on here. So this song is in here.
Okay.
And then this song is over here.
Here.
So what we're going to do is you're going to hit play. It's going to start a beat, and I want you to find that beat as quick as you can, and then we're going to start this song.
Okay.
And this song will end, and it should sound like this song is just going to kick right in right when this one ends, right on the same beat.
Okay.
I think you can do all that.
And
Yeah.
you're gonna like fade after once you hit it.
Well, we're going to do that. So I want to go ahead and just kind of say that this normally is what we would be doing in our headphones. So it may sound a little weird because in an actual party setting, you don't actually do this over the speaker. You do it in your headphones and make it sound better.
Be nice.
Chaos.
Yes.
Be gentle. All right,
It is
let's hear it.
chaos.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Nat.
There you go. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Good job.
And that wasn't even pre-recorded.
Okay. All right. Now I want to dance and have a drink.
All right. So now you're going after my job now, right? Okay. That's very much. I'll take it.
Chris,
now we need
that's so
that.
great.
Oh, yes, that's right. I almost forgot. You can't be a proper DJ without the DJ horn.
Yes.
Cliff hates me right now.
This is why we can't have nice things. All right.
I'm having so much fun. All right, Chris. Well, happy National DJ Day.
Yes.
Thank you. I think this is the first time anybody's ever actually volunteered that to me, so thank you.
There you go. Where can people find you if they want to get more information about maybe booking you for parties and what have you?
It's a very complicated website, AugustaWeddingDJ.com.
Perfect.
There you have it.
Have
That's
it.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to see you, buddy.
Thanks.
Thank
Thanks.
you so
Good to see you
much.
guys. Thank you. Thanks for having me.